found the note in Mr. Harris's file, detailing how he was stealing from us, and my heart pounded as I read it again to ensure I wasn't imagining things. The words leaped off the page like a confession whispered too loudly in an empty hallway. Mr. Harris is using his position to take credit for our projects and favoring contracts with his cousin's company. A chill ran down my spine, each word a jagged knife slicing through my trust. Why would someone risk so much to expose him? Fear or fury must have fueled that anonymous hand, shoving the note into Mr. Harris's report before he could burn it himself. But who was brave enough or desperate enough to do this? I stuffed the note back into the file, heart racing as I heard footsteps approaching. The last thing I needed was for suspicion to fall on me. It was just another day at the office, but now everything felt different. As panic set in, I noticed every recent call since the merger involved Mr. Harris alone with Sarah, the new HR rep. Her enthusiasm about team realignment suddenly seemed sinister, like a well-rehearsed lie. She was too eager to discuss it, almost as if she were fishing for someone's reaction. My phone buzzed ominously in my pocket. "Meet me at Mama Rosa's tonight, there's proof." My fingers trembled as I typed back a quick acknowledgement. The sender knew exactly what they had on Mr. Harris, and now they wanted to make sure it got out with me as the key witness. The rest of the day was a blur. I pretended normalcy while my mind raced ahead to Mama Rosa's, where this all might finally unravel. Who could have sent that message? And what proof did they actually have? As night fell, I found myself in a booth at Mama Rosa's, eyes scanning the crowded restaurant for any sign of betrayal. The door opened, and there he was, Tom, one of our former colleagues who left after the merger with no explanation. "Tom!" My voice barely broke above a whisper as I stood up to greet him. He nodded grimly, pulling out his phone to show me video evidence of Mr. Harris in action, meeting secretly with Sarah, handing over documents that clearly favored his cousin's company at our expense. The footage was damning, capturing every detail without a doubt left for interpretation. "Why are you risking so much?" I asked, my voice shaking with the weight of what we were about to do. Tom's eyes hardened with resolve. "Because it's time someone stood up. This has gone too far, and Mr. Harris needs to face the consequences." With Tom's help, we compiled all evidence: the note, the videos, emails showing Sarah's suspicious activity. We decided to report everything to upper management immediately, ensuring due diligence in presenting every piece of proof without a hint of exaggeration or bias. The next morning felt like an eternity of anticipation, but when I arrived at work, Tom and I met with HR, handing over our documentation carefully. As we walked out, Tom gave me a firm handshake. We did the right thing. It wasn't until weeks later that justice was served. Mr. Harris was fired for his misconduct, Sarah was demoted, and measures were put in place to prevent future conflicts of interest. Our team was recognized for their hard work, finally getting credit where it belonged. In the end, standing up to power hadn't just saved our jobs, but restored a sense of integrity within the company, something far more valuable than any stolen profits or contracts ever could be.